Now we'll start with the another chromosomal theory based in order to identify the sex, that is for sex determination. This theory is known as haploidy and diploidy mechanism. As the name suggests, that in this both haploid and diploid type of parents would be involved. So, generally in this, parthenogenesis is a process which takes place an important role. Now, what is parthenogenesis? It means the development of an ovum into young one without undergoing the fertilization process. So, such a type of developmental process is known as parthenogenesis. Now, an individual that undergoes parthenogenesis is called parthenoid. Thus, in this type of mechanism, generally parthenoid type of organisms or individual are involved. Such a type of mechanism generally occurs in the individuals or animals that belong to class Hymenopterans. Now, animals belonging to this class includes honeybees, then ants, wasps, and many others. In this type of mechanism, both where females and males are involved, the females are diploid in nature, while males are haploid in nature. So, the process that undergoes within such individuals involves diploid females and haploid males. Therefore, in this, if the female lays normal eggs, then as per the theory, the normal eggs each carrying a haploid set of chromosomes. That is, if XX, then each X would carry number of X that is equal to the other chromosome carrying the number of X. So each set would contain haploid number of X. But as we have studied that in this haploid males are involved. So how does this process of fertilization occurs? Or we can say the process of parthenogenesis, how does it occur? Now that is very obvious. If the males are haploid in nature, then such a diploid female that lays two haploid sets of eggs, only out of two, one haploid number of eggs would fertilize and other would remain unfertilized. Thus, the unfertilized haploid set of chromosome or the haploid set of egg would remain unfertilized, while the other set would get fertilized. So, the organisms or individuals that develop out of this unfertilized haploid set gets transformed into functional males, which are also called as drones. According to this theory. On the contrary, the second haploid set that would undergo fertilization will result into the formation of diploid female. Now, these drones in generally carry the total number of eggs 32, out of which the fertilized would be only 16, while the rest 16 would remain unfertilized. So, these 16 eggs which undergo fertilization develops into female, while these 16 eggs that undergo unfertilization will form male. According to this mechanism, the diploid females that are formed are also of two types. First, fertile normal diploid queen. That is, they are named in such a manner which possess the property of fertility and are normally diploid. And the second type is sterile, non-functional female workers. So, the diploid larva that is liberated from this queen is considered as the most important out of the two types of females. This diploid larva gets the royal jelly as the food material. That is, the larva that is produced from this diploid female gets the royal jelly as the food material that develops into queen. This queen means the fertile, normal and diploid female, while the others develops into worker. That is, the sterile and non-functional female. So, this is how the entire mechanism for sex determination goes on. So, in all, how does the cross occur? Parents were female. When crossed with male, here female contains 32 chromosome set while male contains only 16 because it is diploid and haploid. Now, this 32-1 female would undergo meiosis since it is diploid in nature, while the haploid male would undergo mitosis. Thus, in female, two haploid sets would be formed, that is, in the form of gametes, one 16 and the other 16. That is, two haploid sets are formed, but in this, only single set, out of which the one haploid set which would not undergo fertilization would develop into male, while the other set that undergoes fertilization develops into female. Containing 32 set of chromosomes. That is, the number of chromosomes here in female would be 32, while in male it would be 16.